Hello, and welcome to another update video on Link. Yeah, here on the Chainlink chart, I think it's worth to zoom out a little bit and take a look at the bigger picture. What you can see here on this chart is that we still remain caught below this yellow trend line. You might remember from previous updates, I talked about it again and again, that as long as the price remains caught below this yellow trend line, there is no real confirmation that we actually have formed a meaningful low. We need a break above this trend line. It is currently coming in at around $27.20, and that would unlock prices in the area around $31 and $37, and then $47 plus. This remains a target area above. The good news is the pullback looks corrective, which means we have a three-wave move to the downside so far from the high. But as I said before, there is currently no upside impulse as well. So from the last low here, but we are going to take a look at that on the smaller time frame. There's no confirmation we've started the next move up. Link remains for me one of the more reliable structures, one of the more, let's say, relevant microstructures and altcoin charts. Not necessarily the the most sexy one. People are very much drawn to meme coins in this cycle. Link might appear a bit boring to some, but it has been one of the most stable ones and one of the ones that actually have followed the structures best because it is an impulse. At least this move to the upside was impulsive in an A wave. This here was a flat correction from an Elliott wave point of view, and it's entirely possible that we're now moving up in a C wave. We just simply haven't seen the start of the next leg to the upside. So let's also take a look at the Link short-term chart here. And what you saw there in yellow on the chart was a potential for a deeper pullback into our lower support area, which starts at $19.46 here in orange. Then we have further support levels around $17.43 and $15.60 and $13.30. So there is a lot of room, guys. I mean, if this chart needs to correct a little more, it can do that. It would still be in line with the broader bullish structure, but still there is a lot of room. This can happen very quickly in the crypto sector. We know that. But for now, there is a potential, and I have marked it with a question mark because it's not confirmed yet. There is a potential that a more meaningful low, possibly already the wave 2, bottomed here around the 25th of September. Why is that possible? Because the chart has, like for example, the Dogecoin chart, given us a 5-wave move up. Yep, it's not the most beautiful one, and it's not an impulsive structure. It is only a diagonal pattern. If you're not familiar with Elliott wave, then you might get confused, but diagonal patterns are not high quality patterns. They can easily be confused with corrective structures, which would indicate another low is coming, right? So it is always the pullback after the 5-wave move up that tells us if we are really in an upside reversal. So this is now key spot, key moment here. This area between $20.60 and $21.69 is the micro support zone that we are tracking, yeah? And as long as this is holding, I can kind of at least assume or track this structure as a direct upside reversal pattern. But below $20.61, the idea is we are following through to the downside and form one more low. If this is a corrective pullback in blue wave 2, then the ideal target for a C wave is the 100% extension. It is at $20.62, so it's pretty much exactly where that 78.6 retrace level is. So it's a very, very important level down there. All eyes on that level. We need a break above this first trend line here to indicate that a low of sorts has actually formed. That's the update on Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, feel free to check out our membership options. Feel free to join the MCO family. The links are in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.